morning, everyone. Welcome to the LHS Viking News. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Sully.
Here are announcements.
Students, you are allowed to go to class without a pass from the attendance office until 8:15 a.m. Your teacher will be marking you tardy up until then, but after, you need to report to the attendance office to be marked tardy and receive your tardy pass. Faculty and students, on Tuesday, March 15th, there will be a voter registration day. The NAACP will be on campus to register students to vote. If you haven't done so already, please take the time on this day to register. Teachers, the class of 2025 is in need of a class sponsor. If you are willing and able to serve as the class of 2025 sponsor, please contact Ms. Charles. Students, student parking lot sweeps are being conducted every day. Do not park on campus if you do not have a second semester parking pass. If a junior student is caught parking without a pass, they will be in jeopardy of losing their senior parking privileges for the next school year.
Juniors and sophomores, please join the virtual panel Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. with Q&A for the How to Apply to College workshop. We will cover the basics on what you should be doing now to research colleges, use Naviance, and how to manage the application process. LHS 2020 alumni Harper Messer, Brandy Beavers, and several others will be panelists for this virtual session. Don't miss it. Link to join in Teams is in the PTSD newsletter.
And now to current events with Noah.
Good morning and welcome to Current Events. I'm your host, Noah Milton. Let's get right into your pressing current events. In our first story for today, after months of escalating tensions, President Vladimir V. Putin of Russia took to state television on Thursday to declare the start of special military operations in Ukraine. More pressingly, it may rekindle a Cold War that had once seemed a relic of history, creating a precarious new standoff between the US and Russia, the world's largest nuclear superpowers. President Joe Biden has unveiled the most punishing set of sanctions ever imposed against Russia when he addressed the nation late Thursday. Part of this wider array of sanctions against Russia is the decisive denying of key Russian financial institutions and companies access to US dollar transactions and global markets for trade, energy exports, and financing. And in our second piece of news for today, on the morning of Tuesday, February 8th, a jury has found the three white men who killed Ahmaud Arbery in 2020 guilty of all charges in their federal hate crimes trial, backing prosecutors' case that the men chased the 25-year-old through the streets of a Georgia neighborhood just because he was black. Travis McMichael, Gregory McMichael, and their neighbor William Roddy Bryan were found guilty of interference of rights, a federal hate crime, and attempted kidnapping. The verdict comes nearly 2 years to the day that Arbery was killed in a neighborhood outside of Brunswick on February 23, 2020, and it's months after the three were convicted in a state court in November of murder. And in our final piece of news for today, in the last week, the U.S. women's national soccer team has reached a proposed settlement in its class action equal pay lawsuit against the U.S. Soccer Federation. U.S. Soccer has agreed to pay a lump sum of $22 million in back pay to the players, which will be distributed in a manner proposed by players and approved by the court. The Federation will also put $2 million into a fund for USWNT players' post-career goals and charitable efforts, with each player able to apply for up to $50,000. The Federation has also promised to provide an equal rate of pay between the men's and women's national senior teams in all friendlies and tournaments, including the World Cup. And now to our second Valentine's Day special.
Hello, I'm Skip McCloudy, and today is a very special day. It's Valentine's Day, and everyone is falling in love, especially me. I'm here today with the most beautiful person in the world for your future trusty weatherman, Rebecca. Do I see a future with Rebecca? Absolutely! We've been dating for a month and 3 days. It's been great! I swear, I am the luckiest man in the world.
Becca, you're so freaking hot. You're on a break.
It even makes me glad that Luna decided to break up with me. Now, all great women deserve to be treated to an even greater meal. And that's why there is no better place to take your Valentine's Day date than McDonald's.
Hey, Skip.
That's it for today's Lakeside Viking News.
Have a great day.
And please stay safe.